This is Daniel from Visionary Teaching, and in this video I am going to share some amazing tips for setting up a great classroom reading library for your students, full of all kinds of different interesting and engaging texts. So be sure to hit the subscribe button to stay updated on all future content, and visit visionaryteaching.com for lots of great information. So a lot of teachers have classroom libraries full of storybooks, full of chapter books, and those are fine. But we need to go further. There are a lot of other book types, genres, and text types that will appeal to our students. So I'm going to share 3 of my favorite text types that are different than storybooks that your kids will love and that you can get for absolutely free. All right, so here we go. Number 1, brochures. So I noticed a long time ago, I was actually a Special Olympics coach, and when we would travel out of town and hit up a rest area, the kids would go crazy and just start grabbing all of the brochures, really eager to read. So the brochures are usually about fun places. One of the most popular ones here in Virginia, here we have a map and a brochure of our local theme park full of great foods and roller coasters and such. Kids love to read about fun places to visit in their community, and you can get these things free at a number of places. Go to hotels, go to public libraries. I mentioned the Rest Stop, or if you have a AAA membership, go in there and ask them for one of everything, and they'll give it to you probably. Great, students love the brochures. Number 2, maybe even better than brochures, menus. All right, so here I have a Panera menu. There's all kinds of great fun text, and students love to think about, talk about what they love to eat. They love to compare with each other where they've been. So here's where I'm asking you to take one for the team, all right? You're gonna have to put it upon yourself to go out to dinner once in a while in the evening, right? And ask the manager, ask your server just for an extra menu. If you tell them why you want it, it's to help your students with their independent reading, then I am sure they'll say yes. I've never been turned down personally. Right, so number 3 idea. This is one when I'm training teachers and they come back to me afterwards, they say, Daniel, you are absolutely right about this. Okay, I will argue that the most popular text books that you put in your students' classroom self-selected reading library will be your students' own published work. So for example, if the students were writing a dialogue book about some famous Americans, if your students were writing poetry, anything they were writing, get a binder, put their work in some page protectors, take that binder, put it in the self-selected reading library, and I promise you, it will be one of the most popular. Your students will be fighting over, so you better have a lot of copies. They will want to show it off to other visitors, but students love to read about themselves and to read their own work, right? Great. So these are only 3 ideas of different text types and how you can acquire them. Remember, they're all free. But I put a link in the notes below so that you can check out my blog post titled How to Create an Amazing Self-Selected Reading Library. And that has a dozen or so more different text types and how to get them for free or very, very, very inexpensively. So in the meantime, please go below to the comments and share some of your favorite ideas around this topic. That's how I learn, and we're trying to create some dialogue, some educational community here. And then be sure to visit visionaryteaching.com for all kinds of great tips and tricks and strategies, and hit subscribe so that you won't miss any of our time together in future videos. But thanks a lot for all that you do for your students. Happy teaching.